start us up.
You know, it could be a...
Alright. Live back. I'm so unused to doing live things nowadays. I'm like, I can fix it in post. No, you can't. Hello, everyone. How are we tonight?
Doing great until someone made a joke about fixing it in post. That wounds me in my core.
I'm fine. We're good. Good. I plan not to die in this one.
Right. Well, you know, fate dice will not help you here.
They didn't help me there either, so.
Oh, see, that's because you're using them wrong.
They did, though. I bought your life with the fate dice.
Fate. Yeah, the fate god.
Yes.
See, that's the thing. You have to have Mikhail think he has you on the ropes with the fate with how your fate dice are going, and then just turn it around on him, and he just becomes a shell.
Yes, this has been witnessed. It is known.
Fate die couldn't do anything. I only had 3 dice to roll, and they hit me with 8.
Yeah, it was kind of brutal.
Plus, Mikhail's virtual rolling versus physical rolling are 2 different monsters.
It wasn't my rolling.
Mikhail wasn't rolling.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I pledge complete innocence. Anyhow, welcome back to Raven's Purge, the longest running campaign. You can't get a longer running campaign on Twitch or YouTube than this one. It's true, as far as I know. So we are, what is this, session 43 I count?
43.
Ah!
Yeah.
How about that? That is, I don't even know if we're halfway through yet. It all depends on you guys, because I know the things that I have up my sleeve, but I don't know where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do next, and so on and so forth. So that's the interesting part with this campaign, really. It's super sandboxy, that it puts like Skyrim to shame. Yeah, really. I would argue.
Oh, someone steal your sweet roll?
I really feel like we could just keep playing this game forever, because it's so... I'm not even sure if we're on the main quest or we're just on one giant side quest, because I'm not sure what the main quest is sometimes.
Who knows?
The main quest is a side quest.
Exactly. Anyway, let's introduce everyone. On our far left on my screen, I have Josh.
Hey folks, Josh here, and I'm playing Brainar, the half-elf sorcerer.
And then we have Jess.
Jessica LaPointe here, and I'm playing Frida, the Bloody Demon Slayer, Wolfkin Fighter.
And then we have Chris.
I'm Soren, the current hunter, but soon to retire to become a goat farmer.
And then we have B.
Hello, Michael B. Berthium. I'm playing Torben, the dwarf and roguish fellow. I may make fun of other people using different voices because I can as a rogue.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, when you get enough Path of the Face, you can.
I have 2 out of 3. I have a lot.
You have a lot, and when you have 3, you can impersonate anything, anywhere that is akin. I think.
Yep. We were talking about that post game last game.
Transformational experience. This show is rated R. This is fantasy meets Western Quentin Tarantino style. Expect blood. I even have this blood splatter effects installed now. So I can even, make this a real promise. Yeah. There will be blood. Shall we make a synopsis of last session?
Jeez. I haven't played any games on a Sunday in a few weeks.
We did some things with some dwarves, and we're
Technically true.
riding giant spidery things to this plane of metal.
I can't forget the fact that Brainard damn near fricasseed everyone with his fireball in dwarf caves, caused by him dropping his torch.
Yep, it was great.
That was no problem at all. Just because there's some old, very dry mushrooms.
Was reminiscent of the forest fire in Bambi.
Rainer managed to almost kill everybody without a spell this time.
Which is not the normal, because usually it's the spell going wild.
Either on him or on others. Sorry,
Yeah.
Soren.
That's fine.
At least it's not Deadlands.
I was gonna say, how many times have your spells sacked Soren?
I mean,
Twice so far.
Forbidden
It is-
Deadlands. I don't know.
It is a non-zero number of times that Brainar has accidentally nailed me.
Third time's charm, as the expression goes.
You survived so far. Here comes the bad one.
This is why you want luck. This is why you want Lucky. Has anyone developed Lucky yet?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
you have. Anyone else?
Rita's taken it.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was
bet.
going
Brainerd.
to on someone else, but things happened before that could happen.
Yes, that it did. Yeah, Lucky is a good thing to have.
Well,
I mean,
honestly,
he's not dead.
True. I figured Frida had died or should have been dead enough times that, she should probably have had it natively.
Though I will say, in another group that I play with, I have a player who's on their 4th character now. Probably because they're doing a lot of chance casting all the time.
See, I tried to avoid that, but sometimes you can't.
Exactly. Anyway, so last time you made your way through first the sun cave and the strange fireball thing that was lighting everything up and providing the strange small Saurian people with an artificial sun. And while you did that, you got into conflict with one of the tribes there, which made you the heroes of the other tribe, which in turn made the chief of the other tribe apparently very angry. And Frida gave something to one of the other tribe.
Frida violated the Prime Directive.
It was it was a small so Frida, I have like a point of crafting, and what Frida crafts are like small little wooden animals, and she occasionally just will have one on her and give it to I've given it to a couple of like kids we've run into before and stuff, and that's what I gave him, was like a little animal token.
Saurians went wild. And yes, prime directives were broken.
Saurians went wild.
Because
They
Frida
did.
looks like she understands what the prime directive is.
No one in this party does, but
Yeah, they elevated Frida to the second coming of some kind of deity, and that in turn kind of challenged the authority of the local
even
ruler.
more.
And then there was a revolution, and
You said you wanted a revolution.
but we don't know exactly what happened with that revolution because you were busy figuring out how to get out of the cave.
They wouldn't let me stay and help.
Yeah, no.
Nope. You helped enough.
And after that, you proceeded down to the cave with the mushrooms and the spiders, which
And fire
literally
happened.
ended with fire. Yes, the fire happened.
And there was fire.
Arvia was almost captured by the spiders, but you managed to get her out.
It also had nowhere to go.
This is true. They were kind of trying to get up the wall there, but you were a bit too fast for them. And now you find yourselves in another cave, yet another cave, riding on top of strange contraptions that I haven't figured out how to show on Foundry, which are basically spider walkers. They're metal spiders which have a compartment for you guys to sit in, and they are walking through this cave as Arvi and Rangmar are trying to describe where you have to go to collect their samples that they need to attend to the chains of the alleged beast. That's where we're at.
And so we probably should have rested on that ledge.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows? Or maybe not, who knows?
Someone mentioned it before even that. Yeah, someone mentioned it around then. Wasn't listened to, but party kept going.
Someone. Arvi will basically scream, "Halt! Halt! Here!" Where you are right now with Nindia and Frida. We need some here. I can see it from up here. Frida, Nindia, you are young and fast and strong of body. If you could just keep the Orwellers away from me for a while.
Frida readies to fight, but she gives him a shit glare as she does so.
Yeah, he's starting to climb down. Though
Yeah.
he is going
Frida
to
will
be
hop down then.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll his move to see how skillfully he gets out of this thing without. Yeah, it works. See, that was amazing. He is down, and we're gonna do this, aren't we? The very first thing that happens.
He falls, breaks his neck, game over.
Yeah. I'm adding everyone to the thing. Unfortunately, the with the new upgrade for Foundry, it kind of looks wonky, the whole initiative thing. But we'll have to live with that. So everybody pick a card.
Okay. I get to choose 2.
Yes, you do.
Oh, lucky me again.
It's 1 for Soren. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Torben is fast as I don't know. What did Frida get? 4.
Frida got a 4. Oh, okay, you put me in.
And everyone else got something. Ah.
Why did I roll 2d10?
Yeah, I rolled 2d10.
Oh, okay.
Mikhail did well selected on you.
Yes, Soren, you're actually up first. Turn marker doesn't work on version 10 yet, apparently.
Alrighty. I see a couple of these Orwalker things.
Yeah, they're like big slug-like, but looks more crystalline than slugs. It's really weird to see crystals move like that.
I'll look over at Rangmar since he's here. It's like, are we attacking these things or what?
Yes, you keep them away from Arvi. Yes, otherwise they will. You distract. You have to get them off of. Yes.
Okay.
They like metal a lot.
All right. Well, I will. The one that is closest to Arvia. I will shoot that one.
All right. Go straight into it.
One
There
way
it
to find out
sits.
whether or not they have armor.
They do not have any armor.
Oh.
That was torches, not.
Oh, yeah. My arrows and torches are both a D12. So, I will fire a second shot, and I'll yell out to people that they don't seem to be armored.
Yep.
So 2 damage and 4 damage.
These arrows strike into these clumps of mineral and sits deeply inside there.
They don't seem to be armored, but I can't tell if I'm having any effect on them or not.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
And that's me.
Yep.
You're probably at least feeding them. Might distract them that way.
Lupendus is kind of still sitting in the carriage here. Rangmar is it's not his turn yet. Lupendus is just... I think he's going to do the same thing with his crossbow against the thing close by. That's going to be near range for him. Oh, where did his cross... Oh, he doesn't have a crossbow. I'm sorry. That was a different NPC that I remember from the Stone Loom Mines. He had a crossbow. Okay, I think Lupendus will climb out of his Spider Rider and attack this thing with his Warhammer. And yeah, his Warhammer connects. And there is a billowing kind of movement on this fungus-like, almost malleable substance. And when he raises his Warhammer up again, there's just smoke coming up from the actual hammer head, the hammer, the metal hammer itself. And it's just billowing. It's getting looser, soft. He's just looking at his hammer.
Well, that's not good.
Nope. Galame,
yeah.
always follows the initiative of Soren, I guess. Being hurt as he is, but he'll still try it. Nope, he missed. And he's sitting in that carriage, so he's not going to be able to do much more. Brennar, what are you going to do?
So from where I'm at, I'm assuming I kind of see what happened to Lupendus and his weapon.
Yep.
All right, so I will yell out over to Soren. It melts metal, but I'm going to try this on for size, and I'm going to cast Immolate.
Oh.
See if that makes anything to it.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm too far, am I? Without having the pop now?
No, you should be fine. What is it? Is it
Near.
Yeah, I would say that you're just about in range.
Okay.
At least from the one who's standing near Lupendus.
Okay. Alright, let's not blow things up, shall we?
I will duck when Brenner starts to cast a spell.
Time to accidentally
Thanks for
that.
How do I... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to use the bare minimum on this bloody thing, only for the simple fact that... Yeah.
You don't trust it, do you?
I don't. It's... See, this is why I don't trust it.
But you rolled. How much did you roll?
I
don't even
literally
see the die
bare
roll.
minimum.
I must have rolled a die at least. I can't even see the die roll.
Yeah, I rolled 2 dice on that.
Okay, because yeah, there's I think that we have a bug from Foundry level 10 here. So I can't see if you actually did any, like, if you misfired or whatever.
I would have to at least do one.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell us because it doesn't roll properly for spellcasting anymore. Why don't you roll two regular d6s and
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, on rest. Bloody heck.
Yeah. Because it says power level 0 for every spell you cast nowadays, which is really annoying. Well, that was a misfire.
Yeah.
That was nice knowing the Pendus.
Yeah.
Power level 2 to the slug in the Pendus. Maybe.
Maybe.
Let me get the misfires. All right, magic. Here we go. Let's roll. I have lucky. Oh, thank heavens. You know what? I'm just gonna sit with that because I don't want to try and re-roll that.
No, you can't reroll magic and mishaps. Not with lucky. It's not
Yeah.
critical injury.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
critical injury. Sorry.
It's
critical,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Thanks.
That's why I didn't jump on it as Celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
if you
Well,
if you do roll the magic mishap,
That gives you a critical injury.
that gives me a critical
Yeah,
injury.
yeah,
that I
exactly.
can- okay.
So
Alright,
yes,
well-
you are reaching out there with your magic essences and etheric flows, and just that took a toll. But you can see how the thing is in fact smoking from inside, bubbling and shivers, and is. I mean, it doesn't have any way to speak or make noises.
But it definitely was.
It reacts to it.
It reacted to it.
Pulls in. That was hurtful.
Okay. Well, that's good enough for me.
Frida.
That was hurtful.
Okay, so I saw that it eats metal. Is there
Yeah, Lupendus's hammer is now very rusty.
and I do not want to take the chance with Melangar.
That makes sense.
Is there a stalactite around that I can break?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Do you want like a strength roll? I will grab a stalactite and just bust
Use
it
as a
off.
club.
Let's
Essentially, that's what I'm going for.
let's do a mic check.
Okay. I am injured, so I'm not sure this is gonna work.
Ugh. Apparently not.
I don't want to push that. I've already got 2 damage. So Frida's just kind of like,
You just.
"Urgh." It's really stuck on there.
Yeah.
I'll try again next roll, or next one. I don't want to attack with one of my weapons because I don't want to damage Malingar. I think that's the only sword I'm carrying.
This thing is actually gonna move away because that was terrible. It didn't like the burny feel at all.
No.
So
Normally it gives the burny feel.
yes.
Right.
Excellent.
on the plus
Ninjas-
side, we know magic affects it, so
Yeah. That's always a good thing.
Ninja's kind of. Oh, so that was she will take a torch in her hand and jump down and try to use that. So why not?
Oh gosh.
And that
Poor
didn't work
Ninja.
at all. She just face plants and will have to use her second action to stand up. And
Oh dear.
that was bad. She tries to jump out of the spider thing and it catches a little bit on her foot, and she tumbles down. Oh! And her look is like, we'll never speak of this again.
I didn't roll for Frida to get out of the spider. Do you want that now?
Okay.
I didn't know that I had to. I'm sorry. Jesus, Frida.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
I hurt myself
Yep.
And damn near broke your ankle.
dearly. Luckily, I've
So-
got more agility than that.
So you haven't actually yet started pulling on the stalagmite.
Yeah.
You're like, ow, ow.
Yeah.
Tried
That's
to
why I
get in a good
couldn't get it.
position.
Yeah.
Thought
That's
you'd
why I
jump
couldn't
out
get
and
it.
grab it in the one movement, wound up pulling your ankle. You go, haha, your body goes, ah, no.
Rangmar will scream to everyone. They eat metal. They eat metal. You see, yes, that's what they do with that. They eat metal. Do you have any metal on you that is not weapons? Or armor? What do you use metals for anyway?
My armor is expensive. It's not eating my armor.
What is your armor? Oh, you
I have a
have a plate.
breastplate.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Well, good thing you're still up in the crawler because you couldn't get out properly.
This thing will,
did you
as you're
fall?
lying down, or as you're sitting there, it's gonna come towards you. And
That's so much metal.
yes, it's so much metal. So it will, in fact, come and try to engulf you there where you're standing, and you've used all your actions. It is sliding up on your legs towards your plate armor, and your plate is, in fact, starting to rust. Am I gonna take a point from your plate? I guess I'm gonna take from the plate. It's not on the helmet yet. You can see that whatever it's covering your plate with, some kind of shiny slime. It's super corrosive on your plate. Torben.
Well, this is mighty fucked up. I'll try and put a crossbow bolt into the one on going after Frida.
All right. That's a hit. Very solid. It goes right into it. Thump. In fact, Frida notices as you're standing there the bolt coming past you and into the body of this thing, and you hear a distinct muffled clink as the bolt goes right through this thing and into the ground underneath it, basically nailing it to the ground for a moment at least.
No, traditionally, bolts are the kind of things that it might want to turn and finish eating.
RV is going to collect things. He is collecting samples, and I'm gonna roll his crafting for that. Yep, he has managed to collect a sample. Here it is. Here it is. He's scraping off a bunch of minerals, putting it into his cloth bag, and so on.
Get your old dwarven ass in gear.
The sound the Weller makes as it comes closer.
Weller is hungry.
Yep.
Not that kind of snack, man.
Arvia will be heroic the way she usually is and jump out of the thing, which didn't work at all, and then she's gonna stand up again. That's basically her turn.
Most of us have barely any understanding of why we're in this thing to start with. Of course, we don't understand how to get out of it.
Exactly. Soren.
I will. I don't know if my arrows had any effect, but I'm fairly confident the one that I shot should have exhibited some damage. So I will, as a slow action, I will apply my one of my paralytic poisons to an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will shoot the one menacing Frida as a fast action.
Yep. Oh, that's a good hit. What was the toxicity of that poison?
It's only 3.
Okay, feel free to roll the 3 dice for the poison. That's a 6.
I got 1.
Yeah. I got nothing. This thing takes full damage from the poison. So it's going to start... This is paralytic, so it's going to start affecting its agility. It takes 1 point immediately.
Yeah.
Apparently the poison works.
Okay. I will yell that out since I know at least Brainard has some poison as well.
Yeah. Lupendus is
Yeah.
like looking back towards Brainard and saying, "Thank you!" And then he's going to rush over to help Arvi, but he's not going to get further than just, there. That's both his moves. Galame is shooting another arrow. There's not a whole lot else he can think of doing, really. Again, helping Frida. Just like,
Following the leads.
yes, exactly. And it's a hit. And the arrow sits there. And that's what you can see. It's not doing much, is it? Says Galame. Brennar.
That's why I used a bolt lad, because it's mostly metal, so it might at least try and fixate on it after it punches through.
Yeah.
Yell down to Arvia, I'm staying in this metal contraption. Too old for this.
Do you want to try to drive it as well?
I'm sure with crafting and I'm hoping with my little bit of wits left, I want to try and drive it away. Maybe
All
it's
right,
Linkster.
let's roll. I think crafting is an appropriate idea. Yeah,
Beep beep, spider jeep.
pretty
Beep,
much.
beep, spider G. Oh god.
Apparently not. You are not gonna push that.
Nope.
Nope.
Poor
Frida.
witless brainer.
You have the weird
So
thing on
broken.
you.
Rita is gonna try and stand up now that it seems to be kind of paralyzed.
Yeah.
Can I stand up?
You can stand up. Yeah, I mean it's you're standing up with it crawling up your leg, basically.
So I am going to fuck it. I'm gonna dump lamp oil on it.
Oh. And light it, basically.
Yeah.
Foof.
If I can, I have a torch.
You do.
I think I have a torch somewhere in my bag.
Yeah.
Sure. I light the fucker up.
So a Molotov is what we're saying here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making it the Molotov.
I'm like literally, it's touching me, so I can shove it down its throat.
What would
Eat my armor, will you?
Do we have any
This might hurt, but that's
explosion
fine.
rules? Are there rules for explosions?
I'm sure I'm gonna get damaged.
I don't know. Depends how virulent you want the explosion to be.
I mean, it's just single oil lamp, right? So
Yeah.
I'll say
Only one.
explosive
It's not
force
like
of
13.
3d6, and if there's a success, it hurts something.
Just give it a lot of really bad indigestion.
Look at that! It hurts something. So yeah, it's kind of quivering now from the damage. Frida, you can roll your armor because it actually protects you from the explosion.
Cool.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, you burned off the remnants that were still on you.
Yo.
Exactly.
I want combat, not that.
I am gonna remove one of your lampos unless you already did that.
Yeah. There.
Ah,
One
nice.
success.
Yeah, the armor protects you from the explosion. And there are little pieces of gooey, slimy thing that are burning next to you, and the rest of it is a quivering mess that hurt. It didn't like that one bit.
Brainer, you want me to save you some slime?
Yell over from across the. Yes, please.
That's funny.
Watch your gloves.
What
Thanks.
are you? Are you Wankman? No, what's the another guy? Not Wankman.
But yes,
Spengler.
Yes.
Egan Spengler.
Spengler. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I always kind of picture more as like egg foo from Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, Ninja is just confused about this whole thing.
Yes, we all are.
What? Okay, she takes a step forward and attacks the thing with her scimitar, I guess. Which, succeeds really well. And then she sees how her scimitar... And it's gonna break. It just rusts. And she's like, oh no. That was
I
not-
hate to say this, but that is what happens sometimes when you don't listen to Lupentus.
Fire. Use fire.
I don't want to give him any more credit than I have to, though.
We need to blow the motherfuckers up.
Rangmar will guide your spider walker thing through the cave further. Let's get some more samples. This thing is out of here. It's just gonna get. I roll a move check to make it get out of your range unless you get to do... Nope, you can do an opportunity attack on it if you want, Frida.
Yeah, hit it with Malingar.
No, I'm not
Great
hitting it with
idea.
Malingar. No.
Sounds like not taking that opportunity.
No, I'm gonna... Can I bash it with the wooden end of the torch? Like the end of the torch?
Sure. Bonk.
So just a straight strength roll?
I'd say it's a club thing, really. So, if you want to roll I can add a club to your sheet just for this.
Okay. Sure. Do it that way.
It's the closest thing, right?
Yeah.
Where's the clubs? Oh, wooden club. There we go.
Yeah, because otherwise the only other thing would be like an unarmed strike.
Oh. There we go. Wooden club.
Is this considered a monster?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus! The dice are not my favorite tonight. I'm not pushing that. I'm already hurt.
Yeah, it just impacts on the thing without doing much at all, and it's gonna
Frida's
disappear.
used to more weight.
Yeah, it's gonna disappear into the shadows and be there.
Frida's used to more weight in the swing.
Yeah, that seems like Torben.
Oh. There's still the one bugging Lupendus and friends?
Yep.
Alright. Well, let me look up something for how that action works.
There is, in fact, the bolt that you shot is lying in front of Frida. It's like half corroded,
good for
almost
it.
dissolved.
It did a good job.
It did a good job, yes.
Okay. What type of action is it to apply a poison?
Yeah, fast. I think?
It's a slow action.
Is it a slow even?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Although I think Path of the Poisoner, the rogue one. I think that changes things depending on your level. but-
Yeah, I need at rank 3 it's already applied the moment I decide to use it.
Ah,
okay.
Nice.
Like pulling it out doesn't count as an action, so I also bypass the fast for pulling it out. But if it's a slow to apply, I still want an attack off.
Yep.
So there's no point in spending on that.
So
I'll
you're
just
not
take
gonna...
I'll just take another crossbow shot.
Okay. Yeah, that's still a slow reload though.
Yeah. Well, that's my
Yeah.
crank shoot
Crank,
because it's
crank,
only a
crank.
light, so not
RBS,
pushing it.
Wait, what?
Letting the mist fly.
Isn't it slow action to reload even a light crossbow? I think it is.
Oh, if it is, I was reloading this round. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I rolled
Doesn't
nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, loading is a slow action. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm reload for next time.
Yep. RV is going to try and get back into the Spider Rider because he has a sample. So he's moving and trying to get out. Yeah, look at that. These guys, they are so lithe, fast, sure on their feet, belying their very wrinkled appearance. They could be acrobats, these guys, definitely. They know how to move on stones and rocks. So this Orweller then, I mean, we have here one piece of juicy chainmail. Yum yum. Apparently not. I think the large shield gets in the way of the thing that is now trying to get up on Lupendus Ferrum. But the shield is mostly made out of wood. Arvia will run over to try and help out, because that's what she does, but she only gets that far this turn, so. Soren.
The poisons seem to be affecting it. So I guess slow action to apply the poison. I only see the one. I don't see any others coming in on us. So, yeah, slow action to apply the poison, and then I'll shoot at that one.
Yep. Oh, but you can shoot it with a fast action, so.
Yeah.
You're that fast. It's a hit. Which means that we'll roll endurance versus your poison.
Nothing for me.
It means that it takes half damage, right? Or just 1 point?
It just takes the 1 point.
Yeah. So, I mean, it reacts somehow to it, unlike when you shoot the arrows and it just goes right into the mass and it just doesn't care. There is a bit of shivering going on when you hit it with the poison, even with this poison. And the other one, of course, continues to take damage from that and is now paralyzed, even though you can't necessarily see it. Lupendus will try to bash the thing with his shield, just to kind of shove it away from everyone else. It's the only thing he can think of doing. Because he doesn't want to risk his. And that works pretty well. I'm going to say he's going to push it away from everyone else with his shield. Ugh. Like so. And, yeah. Galame has no clue of what he wants to do. What do you want me to do? Should I collect some ore? What should I do? I just don't know what to do here, he says. Brennar.
This bloody dwarven contraption's going to be the death of me. Trying again.
Trying to crank it forward.
Yep.
Clearly.
What's awful is I can't push strength or agility right now.
Yeah. About that, yeah. Frida, you're up.
Frida saw the one thing that worked. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna charge it this time, and I'm gonna Molotov cocktail.
Boom. See, all those lamp oils came to good use finally.
Whatever works.
Right.
I thought I was carrying them from Brainard, but whatever works. So I think we just rolled the. Yeah, we just rolled the damage the last time. Or do you want me to roll the hit, or what do you want me to roll?
Why don't? Yes, it's a marksmanship roll to hit them, basically.
Marksmanship?
Yep.
Because you're throwing it.
I'm not throwing it.
Oh, are you just beating it into them?
I'm shoving it down its throat. I charged at its
Roll a
melee
melee
range,
check.
and then I'm trying to.
It doesn't have a throat.
With it.
Roll a melee check then.
Okay. Here we go. There we go.
There we go. And yeah, it's inside the thing now. And boom, roll 3d6 for the explosion damage. I mean, it's not a 3d6 is like the smallest possible explosion you can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's because it's a small oil flask, right? You haven't actually prepared anything major here.
No, I just lit a lamp oil.
Yeah, you're improvising, and it's. I guess the explosion is suffocated by the mass of this weird jelly-like crystal being.
It burbles menacingly.
I just want to give it heartburn.
Plop,
And-
plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief the fire is.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that I saw that I can do that worked. So I'm not risking Malingar on something that liquefies metal.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Nindia will jump up into the Spider Rider again, and She manages to do that. And she will look through Lupendus Firm's considerable storage of more oil and start working on, bigger booms. Rangmar will keep driving their rider apparatus through the cave, and then he stops. "Oh, here we need some!" he shouts. And he's gonna pick up things next turn. Torben, you're up.
Oh. Well, I think they've got it. I'll just I'll get myself ready here. Are we heading towards one that was running away, or is that another one?
You don't know yet. You can't really tell the difference from these guys. You have reloaded your thing, though.
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'll wait.
Okay. RV is sitting in the Spider Rider, and he will drive it forwards. Bonk, 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 bonk. Gonk, 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 gonk. These huge metal legs that move. And this thing, I mean, Frida does have that yummy plate armor, doesn't she? Oh, the taste of apparently not at all.
Squirrely little worm.
Yeah, I think your shield got in the way. Like, you've learned about how these things are moving by now, so your shield is between that squirrely crystal worm snail thing and your actual metals.
Yeah, because I think my shield's wooden, isn't it?
Yeah, mostly. The rim would be metal, and the boss is metal. So there's probably some little corrosing and maybe the shield, but I'm not sure that's enough to cause it to lose a point or anything.
Yeah, not enough to actually damage it. It's more of like a look thing.
I mean, the integrity goes down a little bit, I suppose, but it's not just the metal rim that keeps it together. It's being glued together, the hide, and layers and everything. So let's see now. Arvia will move up here and be ready with a shield in case that is needed. Soren.
Well, I am out of poison. I'm running low on arrows.
I mean, second's kind of par for the course.
Yes, that is very true. But
That has
I do
never
have
happened before.
I do have a sling.
You do.
Actually, I'm going to try something. I'm going to drop a copper piece into my sling
Mm-hmm.
and fire it off at this one over by Frida. Be much easier if I right character. For some reason, I do not have a sling on my character sheet.
Oh, we can fix that.
I got it.
You can fix that. I don't know how all the pictures from all the weapons have disappeared from the gear list. It's really annoying.
Sharpshooter does not apply, but throwing arm does.
You hit it. It goes into the body of this thing, and instead of paying attention to Frida, it pays attention to the coin. Yum, yum. Frida can see how this just envelops the copper coin, and it starts dissolving really fast.
Okay, excellent. since that's only a fast action, then I will fire another copper coin
Mm-hmm.
just for like the space near it.
Ah. I mean, you
Nope.
hit something. Obviously. Maybe you hit, like,
Yeah.
over there or something.
I'll push it because I want to get it close enough to draw it away from Frida.
Alright. Wow!
Ow!
In every sense of the word. I think you hit your hand on the railing. Boom. Ugh. But you make it exact. You hit the exact spot where you wanted to go. Absolutely.
Ow! God damn it!
Angry
Heaping
now.
under.
Lupinus is like, he sees the coin. Great idea. I didn't really bring coin. He
That's a
moves over.
shame because you owe me 2 copper pieces now.
Galame keeps working on. Do you have any boom things in the sled there? Maybe Galame can make some boom things. Crafting roll to make things go boom. Ah, we have ourselves a Molotov for next turn. It moves closer.
It moves.
You don't know how these things see or smell or what have you. Brennar!
This cursed contraption. And I kick another leveler.
What about this? Ah, it works! Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Finally. Now, I'm not going to have you roll anymore to make it move. You know how it works now.
It only
First day with your new car.
Exactly. Frida.
One last lamp oil for good measure, I guess. Oh, and do I still get my bonus for it being a monster? If I'm just rolling melee, or do I have to be using a weapon?
You have to use what? What was that again?
For Dragon Slayer, do I still get my bonus die, or do I have
Yes,
to be
yes.
using a weapon?
No, you get your bonus die.
Okay.
For fighting monsters.
Yeah, fighting
Exactly.
monsters, exactly. Splat!
Shoving more lamp oil down its throat.
Yep.
Oh shit! I hit a different. I
All
took
the
myself
lamp
out of the
oil.
map.
Guess he exploded.
Oh, that's
It-
pathetic.
It really doesn't.
No,
Alright.
it's like God damn it, just
Yep.
die.
Apparently it won't. Ninja is making things go boom too.
Get away from it, for crying out loud. Get some space.
And fails miserably with this.
It's too stubbornly concentrated on trying to kill it.
Not particularly good at the whole. Ow! Burns herself, which is trying to. Yeah, that didn't work.
Ugh.
Exactly. Here we go. Some ore I need. He jumps off the thing and jumps over here and starts working on getting the sample that he needs. But there are things, and lo and behold, Brennar, it's coming towards your spider rider because you know the legs are metal.
It's fine.
And then it touches the legs, and you will remember, of course, that Rangmar and Arvi treated the legs with something from the packs, the sleds, before you started writing this thing down here. And the moment it touches that coating, it just And it doesn't want to get any closer to that stuff. Torben.
Gonna reach into my pocket, pull out this vial. Oh, look, it's a virulency 6 of lethal poison.
It goes on my bolt now.
Yeah, coating my bolt, getting ready for next round.
Arby keeps driving the thing. Chunk, chunk, chunk. It's getting kind of dark around where you are right there, Freya. Though it's a lot of glittering around here. Like the crystal really helps spreading the light. And the thing next to you, Frida, starts ignoring you and goes for the copper coin instead. And just covers it with its body. And you can see how that thing just kind of sizzles and is getting consumed. Arvia is simply going to stand here for now with her shield ready to basically protect Arvi. Soren, you're up.
This is getting freaking expensive.
What? It's just coppers so far.
Right. So I will try to distract this one.
Mm-hmm. And so you do. Thump. Yeah, the copper hits it, and it's stops in its tracks to sample this amazing new delicacy, or will do when it's its turn.
And the one over by Brainar is like trying to muck about with his thing, but they're like there's like anti-bug stuff on the legs. So.
Yes.
Bug spray.
Mineral slug? I don't know.
I'll throw another copper piece. The one over by Lupendus and Arvia. I'll throw another copper piece kind of behind it to kind of so once it's done with the one I already sent, so that it's got something to head towards other than them.
Yep. Wow. Ow. I mean, you hit, but you're clearly not used to that motion.
It's been so long since I used the sling since I got my fingers back.
And you're about to snap them off on the edge of the rider.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Who made the edges of this thing sharp? What the hell?
Exactly.
And that's me.
That's you. Lupendus will put himself in front of Rangmar and just stand there and guard with his shield. Galame has made a thing that goes boom, and he's gonna throw it on the thing that you have been distracting so far, which is marksmanship, and that's a hit. The improvised Molotov thing, there's like 2 vials of oil that he throws towards it, and it's gonna explode there. In fact, we can have a nice little effect. It's not gonna be that big, but you know what I mean. And I'll roll 6 dice for damage from the explosion, and nothing. I think it's not terribly happy with that, but it's busy with eating a copper coin right now.
That's break even.
Yes, it's basically on its actions here, Soren. It's going to dissolve that copper piece that you threw at it, and then move to the other one. Was it over there? There we go. And start devouring that one. Brenner.
Brainer yells out, Frida, get up here! And then continues with his mech spider.
Frida's way the hell over there, man.
I'm busy.
Frida's over there losing herself.
Ka-junk, ka-junk, ka-junk. Yeah, Frida,
Frida's
what are
not
you gonna
here,
do?
man.
At this point, Frida's frustrated.
I'm sure.
And she remembers she's a goddamn wolfkin.
Mm.
So she lets
Mistakes are
out
about to be made.
loud roar, and she just goes full fucking claws and teeth at this shit. So
Ew.
I charge up and I just try and rip the fucker apart. Is that a might roll or an unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike.
It's gonna do great for your armor.
Do I still get the point from my charge?
Yes, and your monster killer thing.
Okay. Just making sure I'm rolling the right amount of dice.
Oh dear.
Hey, I did something.
You did something.
Frida's
you
just
grab,
going full wolf on that.
You grab chunks of it and all that sticky stuff that is dripping. Are you wearing gauntlets at all with your plate armor?
No, just the plate and a helm.
Okay. I think there's gonna be some splattering on you anyway.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm
But-
gonna say that the plate armor is taking a little bit of a.
At this point, I think Frida's stubborn enough and frustrated enough to not care.
Ninja is trying to make Molotovs as well from the various oil lamps and still fails miserably. She is not good at that. Rangmar has collected the sample, or no, has he collected the sample yet? Did I roll his crafting?
No, I don't think you did.
I'll roll his crafting.
Yeah, you rolled his move, but not his crafting.
Very well. He has collected a sample, and now he will head back into the Spider Rider and jumps like an athlete and does a somersault to end up inside there. Climbs up the walls of it, legs of it like a monkey. So this thing here didn't like the Spider Riders at all. I think it's gonna just hover around here for a moment. Torben.
It was metal, but I didn't like it. What do I even do with my life?
It was strange. I don't know what to eat now. Boringness.
Back to Stugleats.
Yeah.
I look back like, your wolfkin's getting left behind. Line up a shot and shoot at the
Yep.
slime that she's fixated on.
Frida tends to get a little battle blind sometimes.
Just a little. That was terrible.
Yep.
Hashtag miss.
Well, there's a bolt over there somewhere.
Yep. Maybe it will eat it anyway, because, metal.
Yep.
But there's also all the metal in the plate armor. RV is gonna jump out of the carriage and
Now
do his
teach
thing.
me to try and help someone.
Collect a sample. Heading up there. Yeah, see, that plate is just so yummy. Yum, yummy, yum, num, num, num.
And the
Plate
and the
armor.
wolfkin's too dumb.
We like this. The thing is crawling over you, up your arms, your legs, moving on top of your plate, and doing its thing with the plate. And you can see how your plate armor is rusting quickly. Arvia keeps her distance, keeps the shield ready, but no much point in doing anything else here. Soren.
So freaking expensive.
You're just using cuppers.
Okay.
Haven't even used gold yet. What are you complaining about?
Soren counts everything.
It was Fembot.
It's because I don't actually have anything other than copper.
He's a penny pincher at heart, even if he had more. A miser, one might say.
Yes. Well, it doesn't look like anybody is currently being menaced. I guess, yeah.
I've done my part.
So
Sorry,
this-
Brainard, I contributed in one round. I'm done.
this one over here, I will try to leave further away.
All right.
Probably not super effectively, given how badly banged up I am, but you never know.
No, it works. So where is it heading? Ah, lovely. It's going to notice that probably because it's I don't know, smells, whatever. It reacts to the presence of the metals. Lupendus is just gonna wait there for now. Galame is going to make another boomer thing. Ah! Galame's on a roll here, making Molotovs. Yep, it's gonna go over there and go straight to that nice... I mean, this isn't even ore. It's pure, refined metal. That is just lying there and waiting for it, like a chocolate chip cookie. Yum. You're spoiling them. They are cookie monsters, if coppers were cookies. Brennar.
So at this point, Brainard still doesn't see Frida anywhere. He bellows in the cave, "Frida, stop being stupid and catch up with the rest of us, or I will go and haunt you." And he continues on.
Do you want to roll a manipulate on that? Your
Sure, I've
manipulation's
got
awesome.
empathy. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Can I actually do a manipulation with no skill in it? I have a 0.
Of course you can.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
empathy
Two dice.
check.
There you go. Frida, snap the hell out of it.
Frida will get to roll an insight, of course, to not
That's okay. Frida will
snap
won't
out of it.
resist.
Okay.
Oh, I was kind of hoping, just because then I could do it in his voice too.
So you're gonna get out of there?
Yeah, so at this point, Frida will realize the futility of her actions. She will drop her plate, which I assume is pretty much destroyed at this point anyway.
It's not. It's
Well.
you have lost 3 points of 8. So
Okay,
you still have 5.
so it's still repairable then?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what do I have that I can just leave?
Coins.
Mm.
Oh, I have a signet ring. I'll drop the dwarven
Oh,
signet
yes, the
ring that I
dwarven
have on
signet
me.
ring.
What?
Yeah.
Do I need that? Do I need the ring? Yes or no?
You know they've been going after copper pretty hungrily.
Okay, well, I'll drop some copper coins then. Whatever. I'll drop some copper coins and I'll fuck off. Well, I'll throw some copper coins at it.
Yeah.
I'll grab a little goo on my way
Hungry?
back.
Yeah.
Brainard.
How many coppers?
3.
Okay.
Enough to keep it distracted for a few minutes.
Yum yum yum.
And I'll take some goo with me. I assume I could just kind of scrape some off myself.
Right.
Put it in like a little glass vial.
Let's try to make some boom. No.
Another glass file.
Little glass vial.
Which she puts
Rangmar
up
drives
against her
the
anatomy.
spider thing forward.
And ruins the armor.
Just a few more samples. He
Oh,
shouts.
fuck off with your samples.
Josh doesn't appreciate modern musical theater.
Hey, I absolutely love it, and I have a copy on DVD and Blu-ray.
Good. Good.
Yum yum.
Such a good movie.
Yum yum. It's gonna move a bit and just where's the next yum yum?
There's something yummy over here. I know it wanders away.
Torben.
I smell metal.
Reload.
Ka-chinka, 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 ka-chinka. Arby is gonna collect some samples in the dark. Because it's what he does. Ah! Push it. Ah! He got a stone on his hand or something. But he collected a lot of samples, though. So that was...
Herman's at this point realizing that if he advanced on one of his other profession paths, he could have just taken their shortcuts and been waiting for everyone.
And he's back in the Spider Rider with the new samples. Yeah, the thing behind you there, Frida, is busy eating your copper coins. Yum, yum, yum. Arvia will actually return up to the Spider Rider. Doesn't seem to be much use of her standing down here. Soren.
Are you guys done farting around yet?
Yes.
What is that? Asked Rangmar.
Give
You have
everything you
enough.
need.
No, we have about half. 3 more samples should do it. Soren just loves this mission, doesn't he?
Poor long-suffering Soren.
That's right. Right. I will. How long does it seem to take them to like eat a coin?
It's a slow action for them.
Okay. All right. I will. Yeah, I'll try to lead. I guess this one further away. Okay, where are you guys headed to get your samples? Are you good where you are, or are you moving?
I'm gonna move ahead a little bit, yes.
Where to?
Straight ahead. About another 5 steps with the rider.
So I will try to lead this one away, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm going to try to clear a path.
Yep.
Probably poorly, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not gonna push that, are you?
Not going to push that one, but I will fire off a second time.
Fumbles it a bit. And then you get the... It's all in the wrist, right? It's all in the wrist.
All right, just so you guys know, that's it. I am out. So get your fat little dwarven butts in gear.
We're not fat.
Less bitching, more collecting.
Rangmar understands not. Lupendas is trying to make his way back to another spider rider there, and that's about as far as he gets. I'm gonna toss another Molotov on a thing. Galame tosses it, and it's a hit. Boom! And it doesn't do much this time either.
Surprised Lupin just ran for the further away one instead of Brainers.
You toss the thing where... Oh, so it's gonna go this way then. Right?
Yeah, just I'm trying to like make room. So wherever he said he was going to head, I'm going to get the creature to move in the opposite direction.
Yep. It's moving away from...
Okay.
Brennar.
I still don't see Frida. At this point, Brainer basically looks back and turns the machine around. I do not see you on the map from my light, so I'm turning the boat around.
Head this way.
Yep, I'm gonna head, like... Why can't I ping now? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, anyways, where's Celestial went?
Wonk, 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 wonk. Ah, there she is.
Especially because Lupendus was going to take Frida's seat in RV's car.
As soon as I see her, I say, "Get on the bloody boat!"
Frida, will you climb up?
I'm coming. I will drop some, I will kind of come this way and drop some coins to lure this one away.
Yeah.
And then come get on the boat.
All right. Roll your move to climb
Top
up.
of Brainer. If I can move. My agility's kind of shot right now.
Your
Talk
agility's
about
amazing.
brokenness.
Sure. Or not.
How did I do that?
It's when you get a success on your negative die.
In case you have penalties.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That
you were-
doesn't give me further penalties,
You
does it?
didn't climb up. You were trying to get up and you slipped somehow. And the sticky stuff on those legs that repels the Orwellers is also making it hard for you to climb, apparently.
It's
in
repelling
your
your
fur.
Orwell covered armor.
Does. I also have it's the busted foot.
Must be.
Can't compensate for the toes.
Finally, I made a boomer. India has made a...
India says, and then drops it over the side, nearly killing everyone.
Rangmar is climbing out of his thing. And he's gonna go and collect some stuff. So he's standing there now and ready to collect. This thing will in fact go for the coins. Yum 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 yum. Slithers over the coins and stands over them, vibrating with, I don't know, can mineral snail things feel pleasure? If they can, it certainly does. Torben, what do you do?
There's none of the creatures menacing everyone currently.
That's true.
Ragmar's down there to get his sample. Arvy's eventually going to make his move forward to his next sample.
Yep.
I'll just I'll draw out a lethality 1, so virulency 3
Yep.
toxin to apply this time.
Okay.
Like, goddamn, waste the good stuff.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. The other spider rider continues forwards. This will be a close one, says Arvi. I'll jump down and see what I can do. So, he does jump down.
That's the one I figured I'd have to shoot at next round, so.
Ah! He gets a bit stuck on the way down. Ah! Twists his ankle a bit. Grumpy.
Be easier if these things had, like, ladders on them.
Indeed. Didn't think of that.
Surface ingenuity.
Soren, you're up.
Oh no, the Ore Dwellers have eaten Soren.
No. I mean, I could try to throw together a Molotov, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll root around in the packs and see if I can find some stuff to throw something explosive-y together.
All right. Crafting. Haha! You have thrown something together.
Excellent.
2
I do
oil
not trust
lamps
myself to throw this.
and a wick.
Okay.
Is your throwing a fast action?
My throwing is a fast action.
Oh, so you can throw.
You can try.
Yeah, I don't need. Actually, wait. Let me double check fast shooter. I don't know if it applies to spells.
It applies to sling.
Can fire bow or sling. So no, not throwing.
Also doesn't apply to crossbow.
So yeah, it's only bow or sling. So I can't throw it on a fast.
Oh.
So that's me for this turn.
Okay. Lupendus is gonna run after the other one and just stand there and make sure that Harvey does not get accosted when he is releasing all these the dust of his work as he's chopping off the minerals that agitates them. And Galame failed his last crafting, if I remember correctly, and India didn't. So this thing will be like, and move towards Lupendus now, having consumed copper coins. And Lupendus, of course, having chainmail. It's yummy stuff. But he manages to get the shield in between again. Bernard, are we driving the thing with Frida in it?
Frida's not in it.
Oh, Frida is not in it, so you can't drive
Yeah.
the thing.
All
Frida
right.
can actually do her move, because you both have 4, so Frida can do her move first if you want.
Yep. I'll let Frida try first.
Okay.
She's
I will
free to
and
try.
Climb
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Eh.
I see what you did there. It's fine. Jesus Christ.
Don't push
Go.
it.
I'm not
Push.
pushing it. I don't have the agility to push it. I will
Well.
break myself getting into the stupid fucking spider.
You have agility to push it. That's all you're rolling is agility.
So
I only got 2 left out of 4.
You have 3 at this moment.
Do I?
Yeah.
you got 3 agility
Alright.
with 1 negative.
I will push it. I swear to fuck if this breaks me.
There you go.
It didn't. You're inside now. For slipping, grabbing hold of, and then climbing, and yeah, there you go.
That sucked.
Now Brenner can drive it.
All right, stay in this bloody thing and hold on.
Clank, 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 clank.
Oh, silly question.
Yes?
We're only about 10 feet away now. Can I throw things from one ship to the other ship?
Yep.
Okay. I yell over towards Soren and Torben and say, I got a potion over here.
Ah. You want to make a marksmanship roll
I-
here?
Can I, quote unquote, move the boat and throw something?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw it, and I apologize in advance if this sucks, because this is actually a potion poison that I've had in my kit for a really long time. A lethal 8 potency potion.
Oh, wow.
Poison.
Nice.
So hope it lands.
And that
Properly.
was the end of Galame.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh!
Oh, there you go.
You toss it to
I'm
Soren,
like, here,
I guess?
catch. And yeah,
Or
it's going
Torben?
towards Soren.
Yeah. That was perfect. Soren died of poison. No, wait.
I told you it was going to be 3 tonight.
I'll allow him to catch it because I'm a kind-hearted GM. Nindia did succeed with some explosion construction, so she's gonna throw on the thing that's a little bit further away there, and she succeeds in hitting it. It's this thing here, and I'm gonna roll the explosion, and still nothing. 3 times now. I should have 1 success each, and nothing. I'm true to form, aren't I? You say that my computer dice are better than my. They're not. They're really not.
Oh no, it's because you're rolling for us currently.
Right. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's 2 Orwellers coming up on Lupendus' firm. Will his armor survive this?
Probably.
Rangmar will collect some samples. Yeah, excellent. There we go. Yes. Let me get back up on this thing. Yeah, let me get back up on this thing, I say. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Only one sample left now. Yes. Torben.
Well, I'll shoot the Orweller closest to me. Bugging Lupendus and his delicious armor.
Yes, the armor. Delicious
Nom,
it
nom,
is.
Ah.
Because
I have to make sure it
you just
hits.
destroy your... Yep. But you hit it.
Yeah. And of course the virulency 3 did nothing, but anyway.
Well, I mean... Okay, it takes a point of agility.
Yeah. Woo.
and that metal stick inside it, that is some
Yep.
prime refined metal here.
At least I'll get distracted a little.
Yep. Arby is going to collect some samples. I was stuck. Fingers. I'll get back upstairs. There we go. Yes, very good. And so we're back to Soren again.
All right. Well, I have my explodey potion.
Yes, you do.
So I am going to take careful aim, and I'm going to throw it at this one. I am going to spend a point of willpower to use my scouting instead of my marksmanship.
Ah. Well,
And I'm
sometimes you
gonna
just have to
use-
adapt to circumstances, right?
That's right. But I will use the fast action to aim.
+1.
Uh,
It's a hit.
oof. So that's 6 dice, you said?
Yep. Because you've like wired 2 of those oil flasks together and put a wick
Yeah.
on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what a shitty ass roll.
Yep.
Because I was playing Conan today, and that would be.
I mean, there's going to be
horrible Conan roll.
flames. There's a lot of flame because obviously they burn, right? But
Yeah.
there's flames here and there. But you haven't been able to really connect with their forms.
Well, I'm not attached to the dwarves anyway. That's me.
Lupendus will try to get out of there up to the thing. He's terrible at moving though. But look at that. He succeeded and got back up there. He has his 2 amazing agility dice. Kind of waggling up there and just then pulling himself up. More raw strength than agility, really. Galame will try to make another thing. That's all he can do, and that fails. This thing will go for the spider rider leg and discover to its dismay that it tastes awfully. Brennar.
Move the boat forward. Hold on to something, Frida.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Yes, sir.
Slug and ugly, dead ahead.
Dead ahead. Aye, Captain. Frida is sitting there and doing what?
I guess I'm gonna look for some shit to throw at it.
Okay, what are you gonna throw at it?
More lamp oil, I guess. That's all I got.
Alright.
Improvise Molotov.
At this range,
Marksmanship
it's
this
gonna be a
time?
-1 on your throw because this is quite far away.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. Just
Marksmanship.
Yeah, but how to modify it for a -1?
In the modifier, when you.
Oh, I can literally just put -1?
Yep.
Okay.
You hit.
Yeah. Improvise bomb style with
Someone's
lamp
gotta-
oil,
Yep.
right?
Roll the 3 dice. Let's see if you can hurt it this time.
May the dice gods be with me.
Nope.
Not today.
We've
Not
had
today.
no luck at all
That's okay.
with the Molotovs this time. And it's hard to make these things on the fly when the thing is moving and the...
Maybe if RV and Regbar had given us a little more information about what was down here, we could have prepared.
Oh, right.
And I
Didn't
asked
think of
them, hey, what's down here for monsters?
Oh,
Things that eat metal.
We don't use fire very often down here, you know. I didn't think of that. And those shinies that you carries, I didn't know you had things like that. I thought...
Scrap metal. We could have brought scrap metal.
Oh, what is scrap metal?
Extra metal for them to eat.
Waste metal.
Waste metal.
Like the leavings from the forge.
Oh, I seem to remember something of that from my youth. Torben, you're up.
God damn it. I will reload.
Yep.
Nothing because I don't have it. I'm just
Oh.
kidding. Remember, it's broken.
It's just
I will-
things.
I will shuck my armor in preparation for going down there at some point.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Marching along the way. Oh, almost done, almost done. Good news, everyone. Good news, young'uns. Soren.
Everybody looks like they're fine.
Yep. Yeah, they pretty much do, don't they?
Yep. I will pass the more dangerous poison to Torben. Because
Oh, right.
my
You should get that hand looked at. That's looking pretty ugly.
yeah, I think it's infected. But here, you can probably make better use of this than me. But other than that, I'm good.
All right.
Very good. Okay. So that is Lupendus. He's not doing much either right now. I guess he can start making things too. He you know, making boomers. See, he can make a boomer. He made a boomer.
He went boom boom.
Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. Galame did. They're starting to lose track of you guys because you just walked past them, so they're just kind of moving around there. Brennar.
At this point, he looks at Frida and says, "Come over here," and basically shows her how to actually use this,
Ah.
and moves forward. Obviously,
Clunk, clunk, clunk. Left, says Rangmar. Frida. Yeah, you're sitting there and looking at things and how it's done. And
I was gonna say, I guess I'm learning. Do you want a crafting rule for me to learn?
yes, please.
Learner's permit. Check.
gosh, I'm gonna take the spider out.
Student driver.
Brainard's like the old man uncle teaching me to drive.
Student driver. Yeah. A big sign saying student driver.
Yep.
That's great.
You just
I
painted
do
it
not
yellow.
catch on.
Nope. Not in the slightest.
You stall the spider.
Wait, but Brainard, you're doing it too fast.
The
Slow
gears,
down.
the gears.
It's like so I
Let
so
go
I so I
of the
move this
brake.
lever.
Yeah.
Oh, for the
Hey,
love
it's like
of
when
God,
you tried
no!
to teach me to drive in real life.
Mm.
Oh, Russ, no!
All right, I'm gonna go out here and hopefully I can find something. Yeah. Keep the things off of me. Yeah.
I'm going to go here. Falls on his head.
But he didn't.
No.
It comes immediately, the slimy thing, towards him.
It does.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But it doesn't really find purchase on him. It's kind of circling around him, covering almost the area where he wants to dig, which is really annoying to him. Torben, you want to do anything?
I will try and get down so I can hit it to take its
Alright.
attention.
Mm.
Here we go. Hey, and away we go.
Ah, there we go. You are down. What are you going to get its attention with?
I will draw out my longsword.
Oh. That is a fast action.
Yep.
And that is your turn.
Yep. Like, oh, look at the big metal over here, boy.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Arvi is right now driving the all NPC mobile. And it's going to move. Mark the right tokens. There we go. Right across one of them. Soren.
I'm still just hanging tight. Do I want to help Angmar? I will try to draw that one off of Ragnar.
Okay.
I still have like 2 copper pieces to my name. Ah, shit.
That's oh no.
That's me. I'm down.
Yeah. At least you're sitting in the Spider Rider.
Yep. Like, that's it. I give up. I'm done with down here.
You hit yourself so badly that you fall over. Is this like you swing, bonk? Oh.
Well, I still succeeded, so it goes off in the right
That's
direction.
a fair,
but
yes.
And he slams his hand down on the side of it and just
Yeah.
collapses from the pain.
Frick.
Stunned, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing Galame is right with you and can take care of you, isn't it?
Mm.
Good old Galmate there to take care of you like a good, loving companion.
Yes. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. Oh, hold on. I'll try to help you here. Let's see now. Your wrist, you say. Let's see if I can do anything about that.
Stabs you in the hand.
And he did. You have 1 agility point back. There you go. There you go. Just some water on there. I'll get some cloth here for my... there we go. Feel better?
Yes, thank you.
He's sitting next to his idol, so, you know. Brennar, what do you want to do?
I'll move past Ragmar and towards down south where we're supposed to be heading.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
And then I'll yell back, is this where we're supposed to be going?
Yes, yes, there's a good passage there. It'll just slope. Oh, says Rangmar. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Oh, no. Oh.
So much for the slope. It looks like there was a collapse.
Frida, do you want to do anything?
Can I do anything? Maybe another crafting roll to try and learn what Brainer's trying to teach me?
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm sure that these spider riders will become the big next thing in the Forbidden Lands.
Hey, look, Frida learned.
Yeah. Oh, so
Frida
this
learned.
is how you
Oh,
do it.
you mean this lever?
Ladies and gentlemen, she can be taught.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
At least
She's
this
not
one.
that old.
Someone had to say it, right?
Brainer's probably just thinking, good puppy.
I was like, now I feel like Cesar Romero.
Rangmar is collecting ore right next to an ore weller. But he succeeded. And now he's going to try to move up to the spider rider again. And he did it. He got away from the thing without the thing having a chance to grab his ore. Metal sword, you say? It doesn't say that, but it moves towards your sword. And it's going to try to grab a hold of it. It fails. It's moving its appendages. Something juts out of that massive crystalline form, and then another, and back and forth, swaying in front of you, searching for that delicious, delicious steel. Corbin?
Well, never want to leave someone hanging, but hopefully I'm getting out of here. Nope. I am not going to push that and run the risk of collapsing immediately.
A thing is coming after the NPC carriage.
Oh, that silly thing.
Yes. Oh, and Soren is no longer stunned. RV drives the machine. Gong, 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 gong. There we go. And we're back to Soren with your 1 point in agility.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if there's something in amongst the junk. If there's any scrap metal or anything in amongst the crap that you were carrying. Not gonna bother making
not
a
really,
bomb.
no. No, scrap metal they didn't bring. There's all sorts of ointments and whatnot. And let's see now. I can, in fact, give you a list of things that's in the expedition. Some of it has been used, of course, but... where is it? Case of... Let's see now. You have 2 kegs of... 2 sleds, of course. 2 kegs each of glue, tar, lamp oil, fat, drinking water, and lubricant made from mashed slugs. A lot of that has been spent now on the spider riders. And provisions, of course. So food and drink. Yep, that's basically it. And then the dwarves have some rare mineral samples. And
I think what I'll do.
rope
there's-
ladders of metal.
Yeah. I think I'll throw down a rope ladder so that Torben can get back up.
Oh, that works.
easier.
Lependus is staying there. Lependus can throw a thing. He can throw a thing on the thing. Though he doesn't want to throw it too close to Torben for obvious reasons, but there is another one out there, so... Yeah, no, no. He missed. It's going to go off somewhere very far away from any Orwiller. I think Gulliman managed to make one too. So I'll throw another little firebomb there, and that one hits. We got a 6, folks. One of them is
about
burning.
time.
Brennar, what do you want to do? Keep driving?
Brainer, I can steer if you want to emulate.
No, this old feeble body. Damn dwarven contraptions, and continues forward. I'm assuming this. So what are we walking up to here, Mikkel?
It's a big
Collapsed area,
collapse.
like
Yeah,
rough
exactly.
terrain now.
You're not going to be able to continue riding the spiders into that. You'll have to climb out and start moving over.
All right. See, I'll move it as close as I can and basically say, yeah, this all looks collapsed, folks. And I'll look at Frida and say, we'll probably have to get out of this.
Aw, I just learned how to drive it.
Exactly. So, yeah. You wanna... Are you getting out of the thing? Or...
Yeah, sorry. Are you talking to Frida or myself or both?
Either.
Okay. Yep. I'll try my
you're right next
move
to it.
check here. Yeah. Brainer doesn't.
Brainer, wait,
Old
do we
body.
have some rope that we can use to make this a little easier?
She says as I'm about halfway out. And,
Ah!
yeah.
Hey, Brainer, is there some rope up? Hey, Brainer, where'd you go?
That's pretty much it. So I see Brainer, like, not making the check.
Yep.
And I can I find some rope in the pack?
Yes.
I think I might even have rope on me. And I like tie it to the spider somehow to brace it, and then
Yep.
throw it over. Try this.
He's already on the ground.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm already on the ground. I fell.
Oh,
The knot at the end of the rope just bumps him in the head.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Frida tries.
Yes. Do you want to climb down there with a +1 for rope?
Yes.
Please don't fall on top of me.
Move.
Please do.
No. I fall, even with the rope.
Yeah. Oof. And then you'll get up. They're not very high up, so you're not gonna take too much damage from it, but it's still.
It's more embarrassing.
Yes, yes,
Too
indeed.
old for this shit.
Frida falls on her tail.
Yeah. Ah! Rangmar will start driving the thing. Conk, 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 conk. Torben! Guy
Yeah.
shouting. Torben! You have a juicy sword.
I do.
Hmm. I still can't find it. It's the things are looking for it. The pseudopods, tentacly things that are coming out from this thing, and it just can't find the sword. Torben.
Well, unfortunately for it, it's time for me to move along.
Yep.
So, says I'm moving over this way. So you say we're going to have to go on foot, eh?
Yep. Yes, we just runs past everyone. Yeah, everybody now has to start going on foot, and by now, of course, you're leaving those things behind you and starting climbing into this massive landslide that has happened here. And yeah, this is going to be challenging. Move checks to move through here, please. And
Good times.
yep.
I would very much like to use survival instead.
Of course, you are very adaptable. You know things. You can see. You can judge. Look at that.
Actually, question.
Yes.
Because I am a skilled pathfinder, I know it's not technically applicable, but would I be able to do something so that other people have an easier time?
I'll allow that.
Because I do have 2 ranks in Pathfinder, so.
Hmm. Oh, Arvi knows how to do this. Let's see now. So, Frida, just follow Arvi and it'll be fine. Most folks here are fine.
Rita's just extraordinarily clumsy tonight. It's fine.
Apparently, yeah.
The dice gods just hate me. Frida's having an off day. She's tired of being underground again.
I guess. As you're all moving through the rubble here, Arvia will turn towards all the rest of you, and particularly towards Rangmar and Arvi. Say, this beast that we're going to see now, apparently, and attend to the prison that you speak of. I feel like our other friends here that are not dwarves might not have heard of some stories from a long, long time ago, before humans came to these lands. The legends tell of how Skarn, the ancient mother of dragons, ruled in Ravenland when the dwarves arrived in an age long forgotten, and that her armor was of impregnable obsidian that she herself had melted around her body. But Oramund, king of the Kroom dwarves, and in fact my ancestor, commander of all dwarves, prayed to the god Huge, who sent him a hammer that the blows of which could crush anything. With it, Oramund slew the she-dragon. We chased the serpent's offspring up into the mountains from whence they still plague the land. Oramund named the hammer Skarnsbane, and the hammer has been lost for centuries. But I'm wondering, could it be that this beast down here is an offspring of Skarn? Are we walking towards a dragon?
Oh, I am so down to kill a dragon.
Because I've heard that Skarn was buried underneath Stone Garden. Rangmar and Arvi, we just call it the beast, says Arvi. What does a dragon look like precisely?
Scaly, wings, breathes fire.
And a dragony.
Well, I don't think we're in much shape to fight much of anything without some rest.
I agree.
Praetor,
You don't have to fight anything. I told you before, there's no point in trying to fight the beast.
Oh, if it's a dragon, I really want to kill it.
Arvi is gonna just... who has the best insight check again?
High 4 currently because of wits damage.
Roll.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
If you
insight
are-
is wits.
If you're
Damn
the
it.
best one.
Hey, I actually have 4 as well.
Woohoo! There
Sorry,
was
do you
a
want it?
time there was a celestial passage you had
I feel like Soren would
All
be
the
like,
insight.
actually, Soren or Braynar would be like, that sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Brynhard, wow. Arvi is very nervous right now for some reason. He seems to be holding things back.
Dear dwarven friend, we've come such a long way here, and as you've seen, you know, but frankly put, if there is a dragon down here, we may have to deal with it. And if there is a beast, then it does need to be chained. Sure, that's what we'll deal with. But no riddles, simple speak. What are we coming up against?
You can't kill the dragon. It's too big. I mean, the beast. The beast. You can't kill the dragon beast. The dragon beast.
Oh, it is a dragon. Brandon, do you think it'll let us ride it?
No.
Frida, no. You just literally heard, and I look over towards Arvia, the associated legends. If it is the spawn of this, we are literally coming in here unarmed.
Arvia is actually looking
I'm not unarmed. I have weapons.
pleased. She's like, yes, this is definitely.
I mean,
That would explain a few things, but while it is ancient, it's not the mother
Unkillable.
of dragons herself.
So, I apologize, but why was it kept?
It's been down here for as long as anyone can remember, says
Sure,
Ragnar Narvi.
chained up, but what purpose does it serve?
That's the thing, says Arvi. Our people here are getting tired of it. It's noisy and shakes the foundations. Oh, but not all of us are getting tired of it. Some of us have started worshipping it like a god almost, which is a concern.
is that why they don't want us to kill it?
No, you can't kill it.
You keep
No,
saying
because-
that like you believe it.
Because if it's a direct offspring of Scar, they might believe that it has a similarly potent hide.
Precisely. It's too big.
Everything's
it's too
got a
strong.
weak spot.
It's very strong.
If it bleeds, you
But
can
if
kill it. And some things that don't.
But if our companions' memories of such staples of most dwarves' lives, like the Forge, is relegated to their youth, it could be they haven't made anything that could do anything to it in a long time either.
Wonder if Malingar can kill it.
Well, I'm sure that she'll try.
Regardless, I think if anything, let's make sure that we rest before this. As
I agree. I am sore.
Oh, but we're just here now. We're arriving. Yes, here it is. Yeah, it's a larger cave where there's rumbling sounds and acrid odors. There is something huge and living nearby. In the middle of the cave are a couple of abandoned stone structures around a circular stone grill, 30 meters in diameter. In the middle of the grill is a stone platform with some elevation where a burst of glistening metal threads sprouts out as if from a fountain. Here we are, yes. It says, your two friends. I can put down everybody if you want me to on the map.
I love that token, by the way.
Right.
I mean, you
It
decided
made me giggle.
to name yourself that. I don't know. You can change the name anyway. Anytime
No,
you
it's
want.
fine. We're
fine.
definitely the suckers.
Come slay the dragon. It'll be fun, they said.
I like how down the tunnel there's a cave with a fist.
It's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. And it's gonna be great. Frida's gonna die. I love it.
She'll be delicious.
I will. And I hope the dragon chokes on my fur.
Oh, the dragon won't be the one feasting, dearie.
We have to make a decision now. Should we release it or should we fix the chains properly? We can't release one of the children of Skarn, says Arvia. Have to keep it tight here.
I'm pretty sure we already decided to reinforce the chains.
Oh, very well then. We'll reinforce them. Arvi and Rangmar goes up towards the big metal grid there. Arvi is looking around elsewhere in this cave, just poking at things, looking, searching apparently. What is anyone else doing?
I'm going to stay near this tunnel back,
Mm-hmm.
just in case I have to leave all these people to their doom.
Frida, Torben?
I'm going to go take a look at what they're looking at, even though I might need to run really quick.
Nindia
Rainer.
and Galame will stay close to Soren because this sounds bad, and Nindia doesn't have a sword anymore.
I will light up a torch,
Yep.
and I'll have my axe ready just in case. But as Torben steps forward, I'll be like, just remember that this torch is the way out.
Raynar will actually be following Arvia, but before he does, he drops off a really, really big bag of clinkering glass right next to Soren. Soren, I look at you, and this has lamp oil in it. It is now
okay.
yours.
Okay.
I'm dropping off my quote-unquote backpack of 10 lamp oils.
You're
That's the ones that weren't part of the original inventory.
You're following with Torben and the others?
I'm following Arvia.
Oh, you're following Arvia. Okay.
Yeah, he's specifically following Arvia.
Yep. That's
Yep.
fine. Frida, where are you going?
Stepped away for a moment.
Oh. Well, they step closer, and Torben, as the three of you get up to that stone grill, you see an absolutely huge eye under the grill looking at you.
Oh, hello, ugly.
It kind of focuses at you a little bit. Who are you?
Some used to call me Torben.
And why do you call me ugly?
Well, because my kind and your mother had differences, and no doubt we have some differences with yourself, so it's nothing personal, just racial bias. You know how it is.
Stinking dwarves.
See, exactly. That's my whole point right there. For a dragon, you're pretty dumb too, so I was expecting a little more, but to be fair, I haven't dealt with a dragon before. That's on me.
Yeah, the dragon is kind of-
chief.
He just withdraws.
Mm-hmm.
Rangmar and Arvi are sitting. This will take a few hours.
That sounds like we could possibly try and get some rest in then.
They will start working with the threads here. Hold on, you hear from inside the thing. If you let me go. You can hear it move, and the chains are clinking in there. If you let me go, I'm sure I can help you with something.
Interesting consideration, but I don't think we have anything that requires your particular skill set. And the appropriate and the cost that comes with it after you're done.
You said my mother. What do you mean by my mother?
Well, I assume someone hatched you. That's how you're kind of made, aren't you?
I feel strange smells. Not just dwarves down here.
No, we got some right old stinkers with us.
Something else as well.
Oops.
Oh, something else. What do you mean by that? I mean, that's a curious consideration.
I don't recognize the smell.
Could be any number of things.
You look young, dwarf. Not like these other two. Arrgh. You are not one of the elders.
Oh, no, I'm not one of them. They're quite old. They've seen a lot.
Quite old. I am older than they are.
Oh, how old are you?
I was here when these two came down. I don't know how long I've been down here. They've kept me here for a long time, even by dragon's way of counting.
What's your name, if you don't mind my asking?
My name? You don't know my name?
No,
Has it been that long?
It has been quite some time. I mean, they're ancient where I come from, so.
I am Skarn. My name is forgotten up above.
No, your name's a legend up above, far from forgotten.
When Arvia hears this, she just stops dead in her tracks. That's impossible. That's impossible! You lie, worm!
Yeah.
No, I do not. I do not lie. I am Skarn, the mother of dragons. What lies have they told you? Have they told you that King Ormond would have slain me? Fallacies and lies. This was all the dwarven gods' doing. That king lied.
So it might seem.
Release me. I will make it worth your while. You will owe a boon with the mother of dragons.
I heard when your kin ruled the lands above, it was quite a terrible place for any others.
To be fair, it still is.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I mean, we've basically traded one calamity for another time after time, but, you know.
I'm assuming his voice is bellowing through this cave.
Her.
Her. Sorry, missed that.
Yeah.
Well, dwarves don't exactly have an indoor, or dragons don't exactly have an indoor voice in my experience.
I can deal with any calamity you might be facing.
Oh no, I'm concerned ye are a calamity that we might be facing.
I have no wish to remain in these raven lands. If I am freed, I will go north to the mountains to be with my kin, my children. She's trying to convince you, and clearly fails miserably with this.
Brainard heads towards the middle.
You gonna have a look at the dragon?
Yep. Because smoking the pipe's literally on my sheet.
I've heard that there's been I think I've heard some rumors of conflict in the north. Perhaps your kin are no longer even there.
Then I will protect them. Yes. I beg you to release me. I have been down here for so long. To feel the wind on my face again. To feel the air bear my wings across the lands. I will be in your debt. Oh, what is the... And then he sees Brenner. She sees Brenner. What is this? It's strange to me. Looks like an elf, but with a beard. It doesn't... And old as well. Gray beard, like a dwarf. What is this new entity? What have dwarves and elves coupled since I was...
Oh, no.
Well, maybe. We don't know.
Well, not the produced offspring like this fucker.
So the rumors are true then. That's like get a bit.
Yeah, that you're a fucker.
Yeah. This game. Some days.
Arvia is just sitting down and just putting her hands into her hair. It's all been lies. All lies. All lies.
But lies with
Deceit.
a purpose.
We are supposed to be honorable.
Not
This
everybody
is all wrong.
Well, everybody likes to think that, but people are shitty, so.
They were all lying to you, dwarf.
Well, it's a history of lies at this point, not direct lies.
We still speak of how Skarn was destroyed by King Oramund, my ancestor. We of the Kroom clan, who lorded over all the dwarves.
Well, you no longer have a clan since you came down here with us. At least there's that.
They are not worthy. I lost nothing by going down here, for they are not worthy of ruling over the dwarfkin.
And deep in the dark, you uncover one of the darkest secrets of history.
Maybe we should release her. We
No,
have
no, no,
great
no, no, no.
dishonor here. If we are to claim to have slain the beast, then we should slay it in fair combat.
What do you say, Skarn? You up to dying as a different kind of release?
Release
I didn't
me
think so.
and I will be happy to battle this dwarf. I will not hold back, however.
So, Mikkel, silly question. The sketchy, really dwarven folk that was up top that went and met me directly.
Yep.
I can't find it in my notes what they wanted, but I remember there was something here that was probably relevant.
Oh, see, I already met my secret dwarven objective.
They gave you that vial of poison, remember? That you gave to, that you tossed over to Soren. That vial of poison was in case there was some kind of beast down here that needed to be dealt with. That vial.
Ah, there we go. I was
Yeah.
wondering why that was in my pack.
It was a vial of poison to kill the dragon so that it wouldn't get out that there was just a dragon captured instead of actually slain.
Is the dragon's poison? Poison for the dragon.
Yeah.
Cusco's poison.
Yeah.
Cusco's poison. Yeah.
Well, good news is I don't have it anymore, so.
Nope. It's not Soren's problem.
Yeah,
Just- oh.
they will. I mean, since you've said let's just keep her down here, they will apply the. Rangmar and Arvi are just looking just for confirmation from you guys. We're just keep doing this.
Yeah.
Just keep. Okay.
What?
So they very well then. Arvi and Rangmar. No, what are you doing? You can hear her move underneath and stretching those chains and trying to, but it's no good. The chains are still strong enough to hold her. No honor at all. No
Well,
honor. We've been afflicted by dishonor after dishonor, says Arvia. First, those Alderlander humans seized our castle of Vond from us, from our clan, when they invaded Ravenland. And now, that vile sorcerer Zitera and demons like Marigal and Chrysilla hold it.
One could say those dishonors were earned the day this dishonor was made.
Yes. You've heard of them then, these demons.
Well, not as much as my companions, but they go on about being demon slayers, so.
Well, she does.
Brenner, do you remember any of that stuff? Let's have a look.
Celestial does.
Yeah, Celestial does.
I was just gonna say they sound familiar.
Yeah, you have them in fact in your. I can even show you.
Yep.
That's Chrysilla, and that's the Legend of Marigal.
Oh gosh, yes, I remember Marigal.
But you
they like
haven't heard of Zitera, as
The new sorcerer.
legend goes.
Yeah.
So let me tell you that legend. They say that the sorcerer, this would be Arvio says now, they say that the sorcerer Zugofer during the final battle of the Fourth Alder War summoned a demonic horde that slaughtered King Algarod and the Alderlander army. To consolidate the alliance, Zugofer and his daughter Therania agreed to being merged with a demon prince to form the man-spider Zitera, whom the Rust brothers still venerate as the prophet of the god Rust. Allegedly, Zitera still rules the holdfast of Vond, from which the monstrosity sends out unnatural demonic creatures that haunt the Forbidden Lands. Me and my group, we tried to attack the fortress and to slay these demons and sorcerers, but we failed. We failed, and I barely escaped with my life. But one day we will reclaim Vond. One day.
But only when Ziggafur's new form, Zatera, is slain.
It seems like it, yes. Dragon.
I knew this was coming. I turned to Brainar. I knew this part was coming.
If we release you, will you help us assault Vond? I'd be happy to, says the dragon. Whatever Vond might be.
Well, convenient enough. It was the stronghold made by the one who chained you, and has been taken over by other monsters that need to be destroyed. For your kin's safety as well.
Sounds delicious. Can I eat whomever occupies it too?
I shrug.
Are they as long as they're demonic?
We really want a dragon eating demons. I mean, that's probably going to end up poorly for the dragon. I mean, maybe it'll get corrupted or something.
Problem for later, Soren.
Well,
That's future Brainar's problem.
So let me make sure I understand this correctly. You are the metaphorical mother of all dragons captured here through
metaphorical.
Listen, you didn't even know what I am until you just met me. So
he's a wannabe spellcaster. So they do like to use their big words.
I didn't talk too much to elves when I roamed the Raven Lands. I did, however, eat a few.
Did you eat a few humans? Because that's probably what I'm most attuned to.
Never seen humans.
Excellent.
What are those?
Never met any of the Raven sisters?
No, what are those?
Oh.
Chewy and good with ketchup. The fishy sister. My point, madam, is
polite
that
one.
Yes.
What are you? You can hear the dragon is trying to sniff you through the grills.
Are we trying to talk the dragon down?
Oh no.
But yes.
Not talking her down.
Yeah,
So we're talking about possibly hiring her.
Arvia got it into her head that she wants to release the dragon in exchange for the dragon destroying Vond and the Rust brothers. And the demons there.
We're trying to figure out what's the best of the two.
Well, Rangmar and Arvia has not been told differently, so they keep working with those alloys and minerals. And they're making things with mortar and pestle, and they drag out like a small time forge from one of the stone houses and start working the alloys, and they're gonna start treating this sort of threads that jut out from the stone grill with their special treatment. The whole point why they came down here.
Did we get the dragon's name?
Oh yeah, it's not Skarn's daughter. It's Skarn herself.
Okay.
Arvia looks absolutely crushed over this revelation because
Dwarven history's a lie.
Dwarven history is a lie.
So, I apologize if I missed the boat earlier in the Dwarven lie, but how did she actually get captured? Was it
Oh.
the actual gods?
It was probably a metaphorical hammer, using one of your words, that maybe put Skarn into a deep slumber while chains were affixed.
Skarn doesn't seem to be terribly interested in speaking about this, necessarily.
Maybe
My
she ate
shame.
something and fell asleep and then woke up in a cage.
The god of the dwarves. Huge. He beat my mother to death in her sleep and then captured me.
Sounds like kind of a douchebag.
That's a god,
Yes.
so you know.
It's kind of
Par
par
for
for
the
the
course.
course, really, amongst the
Yeah.
divinity. One god kills another
Unfortunately.
type of thing.
Was Skarn's Bane never used on you then? Shouts Arvia. No, you Skarn's Bane. Skarn's Bane never was a weapon more poorly named.
That's funny.
So actually,
You know where
look down-
Skarn's Bane is?
The magic hammer doesn't exist.
It exists, says Arvia. It must exist. Yeah, I think it does exist. Huge might even have used it on my mother, but at least I can say this. It's not here. It's not with me. I don't know where it is. It was never used on me, and I've never seen it.
If I were a god and I had a hammer decent enough to kill the dragon, I would probably keep
God
it
of
with
Dragons.
me.
Yeah.
God of Dragons. I
I'm
apologize.
gonna
I had a
insight-
hammer. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Sorry, I was gonna incite the dragon there. He seems a little bit too adamant that the hammer was never used on him.
Her.
Her. Sorry, her.
Or they pronouns.
No, she, her pronouns. This is.
Okay. That's fair.
So yeah, she seems like she's just a little bit too.
you didn't make it. No, she seems actually honest. She's absolutely not. And like her scorn, she's using honesty to sow doubts about dwarves, but it's based on the truth.
That's fine. I already have my doubts about the dwarves.
Also, you of course don't know how far like I think your sense of how she's talking is that you're concerned about what happens after she gets out might be a valid question in this. Like, okay, if you were to trade her destroying Vond or attacking Vond at some
And then
time of your choosing, what would you do afterwards or before?
Well, I mean, I would hope that we could nail into stone that she would go north, as she said.
Yeah, we have no way of enforcing her keeping her word, though.
No, if no word of
that's,
enforcing it.
That might be a problem. Yes, she is big. I mean, her eye is big enough for just one of those openings in the grill. She's huge, absolutely enormous. Probably the biggest creature any of you have ever seen.
So rather have it on our side than not.
Ah,
Or caged.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
but
fine
if
with-
we have it caged down here, if they have the beast caged down here, she won't go anywhere for a good long time, even by our reckoning.
that
Army.
works for me.
So the question is that if we let her out, we want to know she's just going to slaughter everything in her path.
That's kind of the expectation at this point, I think.
She's going
She'll do us the solid, and then she'll turn around and unleash her wrath at best.
I don't even trust her to keep her word on attacking Vond.
I mean, I feel like I can
Please.
sweeten that pot so she does, but
Please.
that whole seat of the clan.
Yeah, we have literally no way to force her to do anything.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could have a one-on-one with Huge right now. And I don't mean being sent to his halls.
She's a very, very large dragon. I don't think anybody can really force her to do anything, not without a lot of help.
As I said, if I could have a one-on-one with Huge right now, I'd probably ask about a certain mythological hammer that may or may not have been quite misnamed.
She does look much bigger than you expected, Frida. This is true. I promise I can spare the friends and lands of wherever lands you wish, and yes, grant a favor of your choosing. Yes.
The more you say it, the more I'm starting to feel like you'll spare those lands as long as they'll bend the knee.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh.
I will spare the lands of my wrath. I will not destroy what a young dwarf. And looking towards you now, Torben. What people do you belong to? What dwarf hole do you come from? I shall not destroy it.
Oh, that's an interesting situation. Certain traditions make effects on stuff like that.
And what of you? Looks at Brenner. What of you, old? What are you?
That's born of human and elf.
Human and elf.
Hmm.
I'm curious. Human.
I am also just as curious.
What's a human?
An elf that doesn't live as long.
We're better than elves.
And a better shot. That's about it.
Depends on the elf, actually. They do a lot more in their short lives than a lot of elves do in their long lives, though.
It's true.
Oh, I think I heard of such people. Live down south. Just
they're kinda
arrived
everywhere
beyond
now.
the mountains. Huh?
Yes. We populate very quickly.
They're everywhere now.
Everywhere.
Pretty much.
But in my professional magical opinion, I look towards Torben at this point. He stays here. And I go ahead and head over towards Soren.
You hear
Specifically
a row
say
down
he.
there. You hear an even bigger row down there.
They're also quite rude after they've finished their conversations. And I turn and walk away.
The ground trembles a little bit underneath.
Well, look what you've done.
Was that? There was something with Foundry happening. I don't know what.
Someone stirred that probably shouldn't have, I would guess.
Well, thank you very much, surface dwellers, for helping us here. We will finish our work here promptly. Feel free to take a rest while we work. Yes.
Oh, good.
That sounds like a great idea.
And I will promptly do so.
Agreed.
Yeah, you can all take a rest, in fact.
Woohoo!
As Rangmar and Arvi are working on to secure the chains of Skarn the Dragon.
And while I am resting, I will spend 10 XP to get marksmanship 2.
Ah. as you're doing all this, Arvia is looking you all over. So you know of Chrysella and Marigal, or did you show her that you knew of them?
I'll mention that we've talked about Marigal previously in the past. The yellow-eyed demon.
Have you, roll reputation, because I think she might have heard of you. Or did we do this, like...
We already did this, I think.
Did she hear about you?
Someone had.
Yeah.
Yep.
Far.
I have heard of your exploits, she says.
Go too far.
Did you not fight a battle against the Rust Brothers recently?
Yeah.
Yes.
Word of this battle reached me as I was traveling to Stone Garden.
Is that the one where we killed the Baron? That was the one where we
Yeah.
killed the Baron.
Yeah. Very well done. So it seems that we have common purpose. I have taken a holy vow to destroy the Rust Brothers, to destroy Zetera, Marigal, Chrysilla, to take back Vond.
Seems like we have a common goal.
Chase away them all in the name of huge.
I
did
don't
we
know
not-
if I'm on board with killing a bunch of religious people. That seems wrong.
Soren,
Demon
wake up!
zealous.
You're dreaming. You're someone else again.
Oh.
They're not religious. They're literal demons. At least one of them's a literal demon.
Most of them are.
There's a legion of demons in there. That's where they all spread from.
Yeah, we've met a few. I did not get this name for no reason.
I
We were
thought you
signed
just.
long enough.
I thought you just went and picked it up from a merchant.
No.
Slept him a copper. He stamped a note.
I would be
There's a bard back in the town.
honored to swing my hammer next to your sword, Frida.
Cool. And honestly, do I look like I get along with Rust Brothers? Like, really?
You are a wolfkin.
That's exactly the point, Freydar.
They literally use this as chattel.
No more of that.
Same god, different face.
Literally.
I have met with General Zertorm in the northeast. You should
Why does that sound familiar?
talk to him at some point.
Sure. Once we get out of this bloody thing.
Well, it sounds like we're just about done here anyway. So
You haven't heard of General Zertorm. I guess there is another legend for you, and unfortunately I can't update your journals because right now the journal system in Forbidden Lands is broken because of the Foundry update, but I'll add it when we get there. Zertorm is a very competent general. He fought against the Rust Brothers nigh a month ago around the village of Grindbone.
Oh, what a lovely place.
We've been to Grindbone. That was fun.
Oh, we sacked the place.
I think, yeah, that was shortly after we killed their leader, wasn't it? With a
The,
well-placed arrow.
Oh, that was you indeed, yes. Heard about that. Yes, he has gathered the horse clans of Vaseline. They speak of him as the prophet of the volcano god Horn and the future savior of Vaseline.
Didn't we work with a few Aslines when we fought with the orcs?
Yep, you did.
Yes.
They have flocked under his banner.
don't look at me. I'm just a dwarf.
If you want to resist the Rust Brothers, you should speak to him. Come on purpose.
You should come talk to the Empress.
Yeah, shame you couldn't send a letter to him.
The Empress?
Empress Soria, am I pronouncing that right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Orc Empress. She's also trying to fight the Rust Brothers and trying to unite the orcs to do so.
Very well. I know
All
that
under one banner.
one of the Raven sisters, there were many Raven sisters with General Zertorm as well during the battle.
Yes, there was one that also befriended us too, so it could be the same.
She was high up in the Raven Sisters too, wasn't she?
High enough that she could fly.
Oh. Oh.
What? Brainerd and I have been doing this a very long time, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and
You
your humor's as stale as the air that comes from your mouths.
You don't crack really bad jokes, you lose your mind.
You
And
can
trust me, I
hear
know a lot
you can
about
hear
losing
more.
minds.
You can feel the earth underneath shaking a bit, and you can hear more howls. Don't do this from Scarn. Please let me lose. But apparently you
You
don't.
sure I shouldn't put her out of her misery?
We're not in any shape to.
Okay.
And
How would you defeat Scarn if Scarnsbane couldn't?
but
Well, I mean, we wouldn't lie about it for one.
Well,
Also,
our methods could potentially be seen as dishonorable in the end if it came to anything to win.
I
But-
will never return to the hold, says Arvia. The shame we bear. I can hardly look people in the eye. I am no longer Arvia of Kroom. I am simply Arvia.
Also, Brainerd and I have killed a lot of things we weren't supposed to be able to kill. It's just kind of what we do.
would killing it restore honor to your clan?
No, because it's generations of a lie. Yeah, Arvia would be, if Arvia slew Scorn, Arvia would be risen up in place, but it wouldn't completely wipe the dishonor. The other clans would have issue.
And we would have to slay her properly, not while she's captive like this. We'd have to release her first and then slay her.
Okay. Prefer not to release her, but if we wanted to slay her, there is options.
I am so glad that I'm not an honorable type person.
Perhaps
Yeah.
someday Huge will give you a vision of what needs to be done to slay her honorably.
Well, surface dwellers, unless you're done, if you have more to say.
No, that was about it.
The hours will pass, and Arvi and Rangmar will come back. Well, surface dwellers, we have done as you requested and strengthened the bonds. She will not move for many an age, even by our reckoning. Now, I believe that it is time for you to return to the surface, and we might have a way that will be quicker than going that other way that we came.
Why
Ah,
didn't we use that to
what
get
a
down here
surprise.
then?
Because you can't use it to come down.
it's a
I'm
one-way
assuming
trip.
it's just one way up.
We don't really know that you can use it to go up either, but you could try. We call it the Silver Spear. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
oh dear.
What's
an
that?
elevator?
It's a machine. It will. You sit in it, and and then it goes up.
Yep.
Very fast. We hope, if it still works.
Yeah, see, it's that whole if it still works thing that's making me concerned.
Well, it's either that or literally spider walk
It-
and squids and
It won't fit everyone, I don't think.
Oh, speak for yourself, Bernard. I think I was very close to learning their secret of squeezing between things.
Well, if it need be, I can stay behind, says Lupendas. I have left the Meromanians anyway.
I don't like leaving people behind.
Well, let us show you what it looks like.
And then we can decide.
Yep.
Yes.
They will. I'll get the group token back here for simplicity.
Take us down to the fist.
That's exactly what they do. Yes, they take you down to the fist and through the tunnels. There we go. Had to be at the right window there, and it's a bit of a walk, of course. You will notice that the tremors of the mountain, it's not shaking anymore. It's whatever they did to those chains worked. Apparently she can't move that freely anymore, and you hear her wailing, if a dragon can wail, behind you in a normal, almost ear-shattering roar, but equally impotent as you leave. Yes, so we come here to this place here, and you sit, and they look at the little... It's like a cylindrical room, almost. And it's this plate underneath you that you cross over. It's about 50 meters wide, and encased in there's a cylinder, an encased cylinder, and there is this gigantic sculpted metal fist over the metal plate. So if you go into that chamber there and sit properly, we will release the fist, and then you go up. Hopefully.
Brainer's going to do a crafting check and take a look at the mechanism to make sure everything looks up to par as much as he can for dwarven crafting.
Yep. What? You don't trust the...
No.
It actually looks exactly the way... You notice that the tunnel up is... the cylinder, it's really touching almost to the walls of the cylinder. There must be something underneath the plate that will push up the cylinder.
Yep.
The fist drops down, giant cloud of burst of air throws us up.
Yep. You got it. All right. Well, I didn't live this long to die here. Yeah. Brainer goes and takes a seat.
Okay.
May as well.
Well, go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say, are there like straps? Can we like strap in just in case?
There are, yes.
I will do so.
You can buckle down in there. Of course, there isn't seats for everyone.
That's okay.
How many is there?
There is seats for about 5. The rest of you will have to squeeze in somehow.
That's fine. The big uglies can have the seats, and and the rest of us will get cozily.
Well, thank you, surface people, says Arby. Thank you kindly for helping us. We won't forget you. No, we won't forget you, says Rangmar. Good luck on the surface now. Bye,
We
Jan.
definitely won't forget this.
No, we won't forget you.
Goodbye.
Great stories about us.
Good luck.
Goodbye. Good luck. Enjoy your time down here.
Hope they survive, says Rangmar, and walks away. And then you hear a gunk as that fist comes down on the plate. You've closed the door, obviously, by that time. And something pushes you. It's not air. Something pushes you with immense... It's like...
Okay, maybe it's hydraulic. Maybe it's water.
And you pushed up with rocket speed. Whoosh! Up. It goes for about 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, and then gong! You crash into something, and the people who were not sitting in a thing buckled in. That I'm gonna roll a thing. Oh, and because of that, it's gonna do the type error thing for me. That's just annoying. So 6 base dice. What? No, I didn't mean to push that. Sorry.
Alright.
You don't take any damage at all, Torwin. But you are a bit, shaken, perhaps. And others.
Oh, that could have been worse.
Ah! You hear, Lupenda's scream there. Ah! Ugh.
No, you shake it off. We're up here. Shake it off. We made it.
And opening the ceiling hatch, you will now know what it was that pushed you up there, Brennar. Mercury.
Oh.
There are metal rungs set in the wall. You have actually gotten stuck. You haven't actually gotten to the surface yet. It's about... you can see the skies above. It might be about another 100, 150 meters. You have to... there are clamps, metal clamps, that you can climb up and get to the surface that way. And that's not going to be hard at all. So I suppose we can, in fact, leave our heroic well, maybe not heroic, our adventurers, our rogues and raiders, at this particular place, and come back in a couple of weeks and see where they might go next in these Raven lands. I can say that you will emerge a few kilometers away from Stone Garden. You're still in the same hex, but...
Hey, we kind of have to go back a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fresh air up there. Fresh,
Thank God.
nice air.
Oh, trees.
I mean, the heroes have to check in so they can get the stuff they originally negotiated for.
Yes.
Exactly.
I took Dragon
And-
Slayer and I didn't even get to slay the dragon.
We have
Maybe
to also
next time.
find out what has happened at your stronghold, because
Just-
things might have happened there.
You never would have had the chance to slay the dragon.
No, I know.
The moment you were asleep, I was going to buy the ability to squeeze between things, slide down and poison it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
not with the piddly poison. Well, it's a great poison I was handed, but I was totally going, 9 times 3, that's pretty virulent.
Yep, that it is.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been able to kill it.
Anyway,
Plans change the moment you hear the names.
yep.
That's okay.
See you, everyone, in a while. We'll see what happens. And you
Have a
might
good
just
one.
have gained a new ally in Arvia. How about that?
Oh my.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
Excellent.
That
Bye.
was
Have a
fun.
good night,
Everyone.
folks.
Have a good night.
folks.